Ever wondered what you'd do if someone doubted your good intentions? Picture this. You're helping an old man, and he suddenly gets suspicious. That's exactly what happened to Jake. He was carrying the old man's bags across a river, and the old man blurts out, "Why wouldn't you just run away with my stuff?" Jake, a little taken aback, just looks at him. The old man continues, "It's hard to trust people these days. This bag I'm holding, it's full of silver coins." Now, Jake's starting to get annoyed. He's been nothing but helpful, and here's this old guy basically accusing him of being a potential thief. "Do I look like a thief to you?" Jake asks, his voice firm. "I don't cheat for money. Give me the bag." Without waiting for a reply, Jake grabs the second bag, the one with the silver, and wades back across the river. The weight of the coins didn't change a thing. His integrity was worth more than any silver. After they finally got both bags across the river, their journey continued. The path ahead led them to a steep, rugged hill. The sun was beating down, and the climb looked exhausting. Jake, without a second thought, hoisted one of the heavy bags onto his shoulder and began the slow, steady ascent. He took careful steps, finding his footing on the rocky terrain. After a few minutes, he paused to catch his breath and looked back down. To his surprise, the old man was still standing at the bottom of the hill, just watching him. He hadn't moved an inch. "Come on," Jake called out, his voice echoing slightly. "We need to keep moving." The old man just stood there, a strange, unreadable expression on his face. Jake couldn't figure it out. Was he tired? Was he scared of the climb? Or was it something else entirely? Jake sighed and started climbing back down. He was tired, his muscles were aching, but he couldn't just leave the old man behind. "What's wrong?" he asked as he reached the bottom. "Can't you make the climb?" The old man shook his head slowly. "It's not that I can't," he said, his voice quiet. "It's that I'm testing you." Jake frowned, completely confused. "Testing me? What are you talking about? I just carried your bags across a river and now I'm climbing this hill for you. What more tests could there be?" The old man pointed a shaky finger towards the top of the hill. "The true test lies at the peak. Many have helped me this far, but no one has ever completed the journey with me. They all give up." Jake looked from the old man to the towering hill and back again. A test? This whole time, he had a choice to make. He could walk away, frustrated and tired of the games, or he could see this strange journey through to the end. What would you do? Well, Jake wasn't a quitter. Something about the old man's words sparked his curiosity. He felt a new sense of determination. "All right," Jake said, a resolve hardening in his voice. "If this is a test, then I'm going to be the first one to pass it. Let's go." He picked up the other bag, the one the old man was guarding, and motioned for him to follow. "Stay close behind me. I'll find the safest path." The climb was even harder this time, with the weight of both bags pressing down on him. Every step was a struggle. His legs burned, and sweat poured down his face. Several times, he stumbled on loose rocks, nearly losing his balance. But every time he looked back, he saw the old man following, his eyes fixed on Jake with that same strange intensity. It was as if the old man's gaze was fueling him, pushing him to keep going, to prove that he was different from all the others who had given up. They climbed for what felt like hours. The world seemed to shrink, reduced to just the next footstep, the next handhold. The air grew thinner, colder. Jake's mind went numb with exhaustion, operating purely on instinct and willpower. Finally, through the haze of fatigue, he saw it, the summit. It wasn't a sharp peak, but a small, flat clearing. With one last surge of energy, he hauled himself and the bags over the final ledge and collapsed onto the ground, gasping for air. The old man followed a moment later, looking surprisingly less tired than Jake. He stood over Jake, who was still trying to catch his breath. "You did it," the old man said, his voice no longer frail but clear and strong. "You actually did it." Jake slowly sat up, his body screaming in protest. He looked around the clearing. There was nothing there, just rocks and a few hardy mountain plants. "I did it," Jake repeated, a bit dazed. "So, what now? What's the prize for passing your test?" The old man smiled, a genuine, warm smile this time. He opened the bag he had been carrying, the one with the silver, and poured the coins onto the ground. They glittered in the afternoon sun. Then he opened the other bag, the one Jake had carried most of the way. It wasn't filled with old clothes or supplies. It was filled with gold coins, far more valuable than the silver. Jake stared at the treasure, his eyes wide with disbelief. "Why?" he asked, his voice barely a whisper. Why all this? The old man sat down next to him. I'm a very wealthy man, Jake, but I'm old, and I have no one to leave my fortune to. I've spent years searching for someone with true character. Someone who is strong, not just in body, but in spirit. Someone who helps without expecting a reward, who faces challenges without giving up, and whose integrity can't be bought. He gestured to the 2 piles of coins. The river was a test of your honesty. The hill was a test of your perseverance and compassion. You didn't run with the silver, and you didn't abandon me at the difficult climb. You passed. He pushed the bag of gold coins towards Jake. This is yours, but it's more than just wealth. It's a responsibility. I want you to use it to continue doing good, to help others the way you helped me. Jake was speechless. He had started his day simply by offering to help an old man cross a river. He expected nothing in return. He just did it because it was the right thing to do. And now, he was sitting on top of a hill with a fortune he never could have imagined. It wasn't about the gold, though. It was about the validation. It was the proof that living by your values, being a good person, sometimes leads to rewards you could never foresee. He looked at the old man, who now seemed more like a wise king than a frail traveler. I don't know what to say, Jake stammered. The old man just nodded. You don't have to say anything. Just promise me you'll continue to be the man you were today. And Jake did. He promised. This story makes you think, doesn't it? How often are we tested in small ways every single day? When we have the choice to be honest, to be kind, to persevere even when it's hard. We might not have an old man with a bag of gold watching us, but every choice we make builds our character. It defines who we are. Jake's journey shows us that true wealth isn't just about money. It's about integrity, strength of spirit, and the quiet satisfaction of knowing you did the right thing, even when no one was supposed to be watching. It's a powerful reminder to always be the best version of ourselves. You never know when your character is being put to the test. Thanks so much for watching and sticking with me through this incredible story. If it resonated with you, I'd love it if you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content that makes you think and feel. Drop a comment below and let me know what you would have done in Jake's situation. Would you have passed the test? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay strong, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.